I think what's happening is that we're looking back, Elizabeth. It was 2011 when she wrote this email to Jeffrey Epstein, and he wrote this email to Jeffrey Epstein a day after, which I unearthed a day after his photo with Virginia Giuffre. By the way, Virginia loved me and trusted me, and I liked her a lot. But after his photo, this Mail on Sunday made it public. It was just a few hours afterward. And he was still age. He was still an ambassador of trade for England, the favorite son of the Queen. Sarah had millions of pounds of debts, as usual. But he was still very entitled. I think he thought he was invincible. He thought nothing could ever touch him. When I saw the email that we unearthed 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks after Sarah, I didn't believe it. He was signing HRH, the Duke of York, KG, which is a Knight of God. When he's sending it to a pedophile after the photo with Virginia Giuffre, we are in it together, and we will play more soon. Could you believe this?
Play more soon. Play more soon. All right. That email Andrew sent to Epstein was in 2011. Here is what he said in 2019 about cutting off contact with Epstein in 2010. Watch.
Which was when I said to him, I said, look, because of what has happened, I don't think it is appropriate that we should remain in contact. And by mutual agreement during that walk in the park, we decided that we would part company, and I left, I think it was the next day. And to this day, I never had any contact with him from that day forward.
He's saying he never had contact with Jeffrey Epstein from that day forward in 2010, when he was photographed walking in Central Park with Jeffrey Epstein. That is a lie. And
think of Elizabeth. He was inviting BBC. By the way, I'm a star of a BBC series for 2026. I have permanent BBC contract. He was inviting BBC cameras to Buckingham Palace. He was still a working royal. And from the most official residence of the Queen, he was lying for the nation. I mean, just like unbelievable. I don't understand that. And Emily, the reporter, was very specific. Did you cut any relations? That means text message, emails, everything. So as you know, from the moment I unearthed the emails between Sarah and Epstein after she lied to the public with her interview with the Evening Standard that I cut any relationship with him, everybody knew it was just a matter of time that I'll come with Andrew. I think what happened to him, and I'm revealing it to you exclusively, the palace called one of my two papers after I revealed his email and said, how many emails Daphne has more? And my paper said, look, plenty. And I think that was the nail on the coffin. They knew there were lots of traffic. There was lots of traffic between Sarah, Andrew, and Epstein. We're talking about more than 100 emails. Lots.
100 emails between Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's wife.
Emails, yeah.
Do you think, did King Charles wait too long to do this? Because, Daphne, there have been suspicions and accusations about Andrew for years. The public is furious. He's now under police investigation for ordering his private security detail to dig into Virginia Giuffre's background and find dirt on her when she first leveled her accusation against him. That is an improper use of police resources to ask them to go find some dirt on this woman who is a victim, let's remind everybody. Public sentiment is people have had it. The fact that he's living in a 30-room mansion that he's now going to be evicted from, but to go live in another nice house on a royal property and get an allowance from King Charles. Is King Charles going far enough? Did he wait too long?
I've known King Charles for a long time, and I've known Camilla's family for a long time. And I have a lot of empathy because he's battling cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. I just beat very tough chemo a few months ago, so it's a big comeback for me. And it's too much because Mommy was protecting Andrew. I was getting text messages from Sarah that they were going every day to have lunch, Andrew and Sarah with the Queen, before she died. And suddenly that gone. There was problems because she she told me in the middle of one night that they were trying to evict them from Royal Lodge. And she felt entitled. She said to me, our dogs are buried there. I mean, Bill and I, my husband and I have 3 dogs. That's not a reason to live in a 100 acres publicly sponsored place. I mean, please. So, I mean, she lives in her own childish world. That's why maybe she wasn't also until this unfortunate thing happened, also of children books. So it's very nice and it's very whatever. But she came to have lunch with me and my husband, and she just put 2 dolls.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.